It looks like the crypto market is finally starting to inch its way to the upside, and hopefully it's trying to build some momentum to make a successful October. Right now we've got Bitcoin up about almost 4% in the past 7 days, and the rest of the market is holding pretty steady, with Solana actually being up over 16% in the past 7 days. Ethereum is taking a little bit of a hit, being down 1.5% in the past 7 days, but we'll get into that here in just a couple of minutes. This morning we did get non-farm payrolls, and they came in way higher than expected, with the forecast being 170,000 and the actual being 336,000. But the previous was 227,000, which means that the labor market is continuing to be very tight, and this could mean that the Fed actually has more work to do. As this article by the New York Times says, job gains heat up even as the Federal Reserve looks for cooling. It says the Federal Reserve officials are likely to keep a close eye on the job market's strength in light of September jobs data, which showed that employers hired at an unexpected rapid clip. In my opinion, it seems like this is probably just because the economy is really just crappy and people are needing to actually have multiple jobs to pay the bills. And that's just getting worse and worse, so people are continuing to get more jobs. And that's reflected in other numbers, as we've been seeing a flight to safety. As this article by the Daily Hodl says, $260 billion in deposits have exited JP Morgan, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, and Citi in 1 year. This is because of high interest rates and money market funds being really attractive. And this has just been seeing people pull a lot of money out of their traditional savings account in search of more yield. But it's probably not just the biggest banks, and we're probably going to be seeing more pain in the banking sector eventually, which the Fed is going to have to bail out and probably add to their balance sheet like we saw a few months back. They're obviously not trying to let everybody know that there's a problem, but there are cracks starting to show, as you can see by this article on Yahoo Finance that says big banks are implementing layoffs and restructuring push. Big banks like Citigroup, Goldman Sachs, and Wells Fargo's CEOs are feeling the pressure, not only with their third quarter earnings expectations, but also with shifts in staff sizes and business structure. So maybe we are going to start seeing a lot more stress in the banking sector, and with them doing a lot of these layoffs, we're going to be seeing a lot more people looking for jobs. But maybe they can implement the blockchain and cryptocurrency technology to pick up some of the slack from the layoffs that they're experiencing. Because from what I hear, the banking sector still runs on COBOL code, and they probably need an upgrade anyway. Finally, this article talks about why Ethereum is actually down for the week. According to this article on Bloomberg, it says, sell the news strikes again after the debut of Ether Futures ETF. Like I was saying in one of my previous videos last week, we were going to probably be having a new Ethereum Futures ETF that was going to start trading on Monday, and that did happen. So we saw a sell the news situation, which is pretty much what we always see when some news goes to pass. But that was to be expected, and I think probably Ethereum is going to be recovering pretty soon, especially if Bitcoin continues to rise. And it looks like Bitcoin is probably going to continue to rise because according to this article on Forbes, there's been a BlackRock insider that has supposedly leaked some information saying whenever the BlackRock ETF is supposed to be approved. And according to this article, a former BlackRock managing director has predicted it's only a matter of months until the U.S. SEC approves a long-awaited Bitcoin spot ETF, giving funds that manage $17.7 trillion worth of assets the green light. It says the SEC will probably approve all of them at the same time, and I don't think they want to give anybody the first mover advantage. I kind of disagree with that. I think that they'll probably give it to BlackRock, but we could actually see them approving all of them at one time because Congress is already mad at Gary, and this would definitely bring allegations of fraud against him, I would think. It says the former BlackRock managing director gave the SEC 3 to 6 months until it approves a Bitcoin spot ETF. And we did see the SEC delay the spot ETFs for this month ahead of schedule and because there was supposed to be the government shutdown, but we didn't see that happening. And the next deadline is actually in the first month of next year, meaning that this could come at any point between now and then. But even if we don't get it on the January deadline, the final deadline is in March, and I think we're probably going to be getting all of these or at least the BlackRock one approved by the end of the first quarter of next year. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. When are we going to get a spot ETF approved, and is it going to be the BlackRock one, or are we going to get them all at the same time? Either way, thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget I've got new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Also, I've got early access on X, and if you want to chat with the community, you can do that in the Only Good Discord. There's a link down in the description. If you want to support my channel, you can find gear over at onlygoodcrypto.com, and don't forget to hit the follow, the like, and the subscribe buttons. Most importantly, though, don't forget to have a wonderful day, and thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.